April started with many fools. YouTube introduced its new snooper vision, but unfortunately it wasn't available on my videos. The Panama Papers dropped showing everyone the obvious wide-scale corruption did actually exist. However, today I am here to talk about all of this month's happenings, updates and drama in that one-of-a-kind MMO FPS, Planetside 2. Goku Recon Darts, a player strictly committed to pacifism, made it to battle rank 100. This chap used the experience granted by their Recon Dart tool to level to 100. And let me tell you, that is some hell of a dedication. He deserves massive congratulations. Unfortunately, someone neglected to tell him that the goalposts have been moved and battle rank 120 is now the max level. A character called PS2 Stop Hack made a YouTube account highlighting how easy it was to edit a text file client-side to increase enemy hitbox sizes, essentially meaning you can make players a galaxy-sized head to shoot at. It quite rightly generated a lot of heat on the Planetside 2 subreddit. Text lines were torched and upvote pitchforks raised. It took the community by surprise when Daybreak were quick to fix the exploit, and for a moment we were back to normal again. The poster child of Planetside 2, Wrel, came under some fire when he referred to a section of the player base as salty vets. He inferred to some degree that due to the negativity and salt, they were a deterrent to the game. A graphic of Wrel falling off a bike and calling salty vets was top of the subreddit for a while. Those who identified themselves as a salty vet released some steam. Legitimate criticism of the game and freedom of opinion were fair criticism. Some seemed to be just general frustration that really lied with Planetside 2's rocky development under beleaguered SOE, and not really on Wrel's shoulders. However, it does need to be taken account that it was 1 minute at the end of a video. In context, Wrel is one of the people who has always pushed for Planetside 2 for new players, which is admirable, and friction seemed inevitable from the critical community. A lot of us have been here for 3 years, and the flaws are ever more visible to us, and I think the fact people are staying to criticize just means that they care. Further, the importance of the subreddit and new player generation was probably in the same way overanalyzed by Wrel. Plus, it's easier to pick out the negatives and miss the positives like support shown to new players asking for help. Finally, sometimes you just don't hit the right tone making a video, and sometimes you get a confused message. Us content creators are fallible creatures. Either way, it quickly blew over to cocoon and blossom as a meme later in that month. A large YouTuber, Ross from Accursed Farms, made a new play tutorial out of the blue, holding a new player's hand through the extreme basics, explaining some things as veterans may glaze over. He plans to bring his subscribers in-game to form a platoon, and we can only hope that another Angry Joe incident doesn't occur, where their platoon was soul-crushingly defeated by more veteran platoons mobilized against them. Either way, helping new players and getting more people in the game is always a good thing. At the end of the month, the construction update finally hit, adding player bases to the geology of Araxis. Many players have joined or returned to check out the spectacle, and so far, the majority seem to be having a blast. With tanks finding a purpose that they previously lacked, with armoured clashes erupting over the continent, and sieges in never-before battle-trodden land. With players able to take up non-combat roles as builders and miners with the Ant vehicle. From above, it all looks like a real-time strategy game, with harvesters bringing resources back to an ever-growing base. However, it was not just the construction system that has dropped with this update, aptly coined the "holy crap that's a lot of stuff" update. With a new balancing mechanic that means one faction can't overpopulate the continent, a new max weapon, the Gorgon, a jack of all trades that is okay against everything but master of none, finally giving the NC something that isn't a shotgun. A friendly fire indicator that glows the crosshair green when over an ally, changes to many Indar bases and removal of many small choke point bases, making way for player bases and sprawling vehicle battlegrounds. The victory point system has seen increases in the reward for most objectives, alongside raising continent capture amount from 10 to 15, partly to meet the new points generated by hives in player-made bases. I actually haven't seen so many continent captured before in quick succession, and it seems to be down to the hives themselves, even if they do take some time. Squad browsers show distance and cohesion, which allows you to pick platoon or squad at the same base as you, and also one that isn't uncoordinated. The Annihilator, Decimator and Kraken, the Nanite Systems rocket launchers, have received a reskin and quite frankly look a lot better, with whole motifs being the new regalia. The UI has been polished with the loadout scroller being modernised and the redeploy being more readable and prominent. Now that I'm completely out of breath, that was the holy crap, that is a lot of stuff update in a nutshell. And so closes April, another month filled with the drama, the internet dwellers' love, and our attention now firmly set on the construction system and the mass migration of newer players. Once again, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon, and Daybreak have shown us that they are not just all talk. But May is still a mystery, and we venture forth into the unknown together. So grab a candle and hold tight as we march into the next month of Planetside 2. Thank you for watching everyone. If you enjoyed the video and it was seasoned just right, hit that like button. If it was a little too salty for you, click the dislike. Don't miss next month's overview by subscribing. Until next time everyone, Joshino.